Well, this is the first one of our mission minutes. We've been talking about this in the stewardship committee, trying to get people to understand all of the wonderful ministries that are taking place behind the scenes amongst our Trinity members. And we thought one way to do it would be to have them actually talk about something that they do occasionally. We were going to do it in live worship, obviously, but we can't do that now. But we can do it this way. And so today I'm here with Rick and Sharon Rothman, and you're involved in a ministry of taking communion to shut-ins.
Yes, something that was established. Ted Roosh used to do this, and when he passed away, Sandy Wendland and Pastor Olson asked some congregational members if they would pick it up, and we're one of the people that have done that.
And how often do you do it?
Once a month. We visit our signed shut-in usually once a month.
Okay. And what kind of response do you get? What does it mean to the people that you're bringing communion to?
They are so happy for a visit. And I know they're happy to get communion, but just to sit and jaw with them for an hour, I think it means so much to them. They
don't get much contact with the outside world, and so we are it. And they would not get communion on a very regular basis, and they really do seem to appreciate the chance to get communion regularly.
Oh, that's great. And I'm curious, what does it mean to you to be able to do it for people?
You just feel good seeing people feel good about it. We've made new friends, reacquainted with old ones, even inherited a dog in the situation that we had
Really?
for several years. Some people had to move into assisted living and couldn't keep their pet.
Oh, that's neat. Could you say just a word or two so people understand how it happens? I mean, how do you do it?
Well, we get a kit from church, sign it out, and then we make an appointment with the person, find out what's a good time for them, and then we show up and sit and talk for a little while, and then go to their kitchen table, and I set out the wafers and wine, and we read from the card. The
church supplies us with a little script, and Sharon does most of the reading, and then
we give communion and chat a little bit, and then we're out of there.
Yeah, and you receive communion with them, right?
Yes,
I do. I know some don't, but I think it maybe feels better if we're all participating.
Yeah.
So we do. And it takes about an hour is what we spend with each family.
And it could be less than an hour, but we will sit and talk.
Yeah, and I just want to mention this so that everybody understands. We always know that the pastor, whether it's me or somebody else, the pastor presides in communion on Sunday morning. And then we say that we have those little communion kits on the altar or nearby. We always bless them as part of our communion service. And we're actually, in doing this, we're doing a practice that was instituted way back in the 2nd century of the church, way back in history. They would actually do that. They would share communion with the gathering, and then they would send the elements out to the homebound, the people that couldn't have been at the gathering. And so we're doing simply what we have done all these years in the history of the church. So it's not like you're consecrating the elements in place of a pastor. You're taking the previously consecrated elements out to people and really extending the time and place of our worship to their homes. And that's just a beautiful thing to do. And we're so grateful that you're doing it.
It's a great service. It's easy, and we've enjoyed it over the last 7 or 8 years.
And would I be wrong in saying you might encourage others?
Yes, I think it would be a great idea for others to do. It's very easy, and if the church is looking for volunteers, it's a great way to help out the church in a feel-good service.
Great. Well, and if anybody does want to participate in this ministry, all they have to do is let me know, and we'll be glad to hook you up. Well, thank you, Rick and Sharon. Thanks for being the first one of our Mission Minutes.
Okay, thank you.
God bless.